Hello everybody, I'm Jolt. Today Raven isn't here. Well, this is the first YouTube video on the channel, so I'd like to explain to you what exactly the channel is. It's called Raven and Jolt, and it's going to be a Nerf modding channel. But there are two names, right? It's a duo. It's me and one of my friends. My job is, as Jolt, is to do the internal performance modifications, whereas my friend Raven, her job is to do the cosmetics. So we're going to be looking at a mod that isn't ours necessarily, it's mine. It's one of the ones that I made before I got my friend into Nerf. So we're going to be looking, it doesn't have a name yet because it hasn't been used in battle, and as the wonderful Captain Xavier says, you don't name a blaster until it's seen, I don't remember the exact quote, but you're not supposed to name a blaster until it's seen a couple of battles. But this may be what I'm going to run in a Nerf war I'm going to. Actually, the first non-HVZ event I've gone to, ever. So, it's exciting. A little bit nervous. But today we're going to be looking at my Rapid Red Big Shot integration mod. What we have here is the Rapid Red with Big Shock on the bottom. This was my first attempt ever at integration, and my only attempt at integration ever to this day. So, as you can see, the molding point, or the connection point, is kind of rough. But it's discreet. If it were smoothed out a little bit, it could look pretty discreet. It's functional, and what a lot of people worry about, actually, is whether or not this thing can take an 18-round magazine. It can. It definitely can. I just need to find my... Where did I put that? Hold on. My room's a mess. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Hold on. Oh, there it is. So yes, it can take an 18-rounder. I don't like the way it looks, but it looks, if I'm actually going to use it in a war, I'm probably going to use an 18-rounder. But people are worried that the priming handle, would run into the thing. It does. It does. It makes contact, but it can still get a full prime. It just kind of bends a little bit. And it can still fire functionally. So yes, the only problem is with the integration, with having any magazine in it, I'll put the Rapid Red one in there. You want to wrap your thumb around the back, but that's not very practical. Usually, you have to get used to holding it like that, if you're right-handed, or if you're left-handed like that. But I'm right-handed, so don't know why I brought that up. But yeah, it's powered off of 2 IMRs and 2 dummy batteries. It's a rewire. I think it's 16 gauge. It might be smaller. I don't know. It's either 16 gauge or 12. It's one of the two. But it's thicker wires, done a rewire, all locks removed. It's got a micro switch, which I think just glued in there. And the thing, I'll show you internals later, but it has worker 3D printed flywheels and fanged revamped motors. It's not the greatest, it's not the most professional, far from it actually, but I'll crack it open and show you the internals. Alright, so this is the internals of the, the Rapid Red Big Shock. Red Shock, I don't know, man. But yeah, this is the internals. You have the Big Shot, like, actual gun part. A lot of people will get mad at me because I don't have a spring here or a cover. I glued the actual end of the rev trigger to the micro switch. And yes, there's a lot of things in here that, like, older, veteran modders will yell at me about. So much like one of the things came loose, so I had to put it back with super glue. It's pretty gross. But it's functional and it works, and I'm using a default cage. Probably not the best idea, but it seems to be functional. But yeah. So you press it down. Oh jeez. Well, that broke loose. It's completely functional. Let's get a dart, actually. So, for those of you who are new to Nerf, the way that one of these works is you press down this, and when you pull the trigger, that moves forward, pushing the dart into the flywheel. So, that's pretty loud, yes. I don't know if it's actually even. I might need to fix that, but yeah, just a thing. It's not very accurate. It was my first attempt at electrical work on Nerf gun. It's a lot that there is to it. Oh, and yeah, the mag release doesn't really do much at this point. Actually, I think I might fix that right now. Okay, so to end off the video, I'm gonna do an update. Hold on. To end off the video, I'm doing an update. I actually I opened this up and then I caused a couple of problems because the battery tray fell loose and I had to re-weld it. And so this is the next day. It works now. It's fully functional. I'm worried about it overheating, but I'm just gonna use it till I don't know, it doesn't work anymore. Because I think that everything I'm doing right now is fine. But if it starts smoking, I'll know to take out the battery tray. But yeah, because that's what was happening. I just replaced the dummy batteries, putting them in other positions so that it works better. I don't know. It's all that I have right now for electronics, and I have these weird darts, right? And I bought them in the thousands, right? They're like FVJs almost. They've got a really solid tip, and I think that's really affecting the performance because the crush and it'll hit that and then stop. It won't stop. It'll push it through, but it'll be a weaker spin for the next one. So I think it'll work fine with normal elites. We'll just have to see though when I get my hands on a couple of those. I actually got one right here. So yeah, but that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Ooh, actually, I almost forgot. Something cool about the Big Shot is it doesn't only shoot mega darts. I have an adapter right here that I can put in. It's just a PVC pipe with electrical tape, and I can load a dart in, this dart in, and it'll fire. It'll shoot it pretty well. There is also the fact that rival balls and mega darts are the same diameter, so I can put a rival ball in there and shoot it. Wait, hold on. Yeah. So it can shoot many different types of ammo, but it was meant for the Big Shock because different game modes have different rules or whatever. So yeah, I'll test it out, but for the most part, it's hitting pretty decent ranges. I'll be standing in my backyard and I'll be shooting. It'll get all the way across my pretty large property. So it shoots pretty far. I'm assuming it just shoots pretty hard. I guess I could give you a firing demo, but you know, we'll see. I'm outside now. I'm gonna give you a demo for the thing. It's got elite darts in there now. Yeah, those are elites. And I'll shoot the Big Shock on the bottom for you. Oh, I got one more. Those things really like to soar. I'll shoot the Big Shock for you.
Yeah, not nearly as far as the other darts. But, yeah, it's nice. So, yeah. Let's see how far they went, because none of these on the ground are the elite darts. Those are the FVJ style darts. So, I give it like a solid 30 feet, maybe. 30 feet. More like 60? 60, it's maybe 60. Maybe. I don't know. But, I wouldn't say it's more than 10 yards, in comparison to like a football field. Let's see here. Is this one of the elites? No, that's not it. Damn, I really need to clean out my yard. Probably violating some, like, homeowners association thing. So, this is a raised platform on my, in my backyard. That's like 4 or 5 feet off the ground. And, they went on here. We have this one, so that's, this one, and I'd say it's about like 130 feet. I was about a little bit in front of the electrical box. I give that about 130 feet. I might be off, but yeah, it shoots pretty far, and it shoots pretty fast, especially with normal elite darts. Sorry, my hand was in the camera, but thank you all for watching. Feel free to hit subscribe. Maybe next time you'll see Raven. Okay, bye.